Hello everyone, it's Dr. Creekmur again, giving you an overview of another part of learning to teach our L's. WIDA. What is WIDA and how do we use it and why does it exist? So WIDA is the overarching consortium of in the whole nation of what drives the ELL curriculum. So they are the ones who create the tests to assess our L's and the can-do descriptors and everything. So, quick facts. There are 4 parts of the tests: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. They are given in clusters, grades 1 to 2. Kindergarten is done separate, grades 3 to 5, grades 6 to 8, and grades 9 to 12. In the United States, often used as an interim assessment, monitoring progress between annual administrations of access for L's. So here is a student where they've received these scores. I don't look at scale scores, I look at the proficiency levels, and it goes from 1 to 6. And so for this student, the overall score is a 1.9. Now, to test out of the ELL program in the state of Virginia, it's a 4.4 that they need to attain on the access test. So this student, their scores are listening 4, speaking 1, writing 1.6, reading 3.6, oral language 1.8, and literacy 2.3 with their overall score of a 1.9. If you ask me for the overall scores, I'll give them to you. So you just need to reach out and ask what your students' scores are. It's very important that you first know the score and then you see what grade they're in so you can see what they can do, the can-do descriptors, which there'd be other in-depth videos by grade cluster to give you more information on that. So how do we use these score reports? I just explained to you. They are calculated so that you can see where the student's development of their English language is. So here are what the 6 descriptions are. 1 is entering, 2 is emerging, they know some. 3 is developing, they know and use English, social English, and with some levels of academic language. 4 is expanding, they know social English and the technical academic terms. And then once they're at the 5 and 6 level, they are not in the ELL program, they're just monitored for a few years afterwards. Here is can-do descriptor for grades 4 to 5. So for example, a level 1 student in grades 4 to 5, they can discuss by expressing their own ideas through drawing, gestures, or graphing. They can track the person speaking and they can share their own work. So that's an example of oral language at a level 1 student in grades 4 to 5. Another question here in this document is, how do I plan a lesson to focus on using examples to support statements in a conversation? How might this be relevant to students? So again, you can look at the can-do descriptors to give you some kind of clarity based on what level they are at. Another question about planning lessons to focus on providing claims to support a response. This is a level grade 6 to 8 with the levels on listening. Again, it's 4 domains, specific grade clusters, and then specific level of their English language. So it's like putting a puzzle piece together to kind of hone in on what to expect from your students. So that's a quick overview. These are the tests given annually, and then there's a screening test given when they enter the country or when they transfer for the first time if they don't have an access score yet. And that's it. WIDA controls all of that, and they also have a website where you can get ideas and resources. If you have any other questions about WIDA, please reach out to us, and we will gladly help you out to puzzle piece your student and see where they are and